Houston Dynamo soccer gets underway. The season begins against the New England Revolution Saturday night at 7:30. It all starts. Sebastian Salazar and company will tell you all you need to know and more on Dynamo pregame live at 7 o'clock. Stick around. Post-game show as well after Saturday at 7:30. Tally Hall, do not be late. Tally Hall.
I'm not going to be late.
Goalkeeper of the Houston Dynamo joins us now. How you doing, man? You ready to go?
I'm doing well. I'm excited for this season. Every year it seems like the off season gets shorter and shorter, but right now, I mean, I wish the game was tomorrow. I can't wait for the season to start.
All right, you know, not talking X's and O's, but talking about leadership with this team, because you guys, you know, you lost some big key people, and Brian Ching, who's, you know, death taxes, and Brian Ching in a Dynamo uniform. You got Bobby Boswell. He's gone as well. Those were some leadership type guys. Who steps up into that role?
Well, there's a couple of us now that have been around for 5 and 6 years, 7 years. That as those guys have left, we've kind of come together and said, you know what? We've been here for a while. It's our time to step up as leaders. So it's not just 1 or 2 guys. There's a handful of guys that are stepping up, and I think that goes with what the Dynamo's all about. It's always been team, and to have more than one guy step up is not unusual.
Right, and you do. I get what you're saying. You need multiple guys stepping up. Can a goalie be can he be a leader on a team? He's not a position player, but is that the way it usually works? I know a lot of times in hockey, you know, the goalie's kind of a different cat. I mean, you know, he's a little bit separated from the rest of the group. But is it the same way in soccer?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I feel like the goalkeeper is such a weird position in any sport. I mean, we're all weird for a different reason, I guess. But I do feel like it's my job to be a leader on the team. It's not in the same capacity that other guys are leaders on the team, and so it's trying to find my role and where I can help the team out the most. Sometimes that means being a good leader. Sometimes that means being a good follower.
Yeah. Do you feel as though, I mean, maybe pressure with this team or with your teammates from the standpoint of you've had so much success and you've gotten so close, but you haven't quite gotten to where you want to be, and everybody knows, you know, each year, every year you come back, you're another year older, one less year in your career. Do you feel that window not closing, but it's getting smaller with each and every year? Do you feel any pressure with that?
Yeah, there's pressure every game. I definitely feel like we have a unique opportunity this year. We have this balance of veteran players that are still actually fairly young.
Their prime.
Yeah. So we have this core group of players in their prime, and I don't think you just look at a career of an athlete. You don't have that opportunity very many times in your career, and so I'm really looking at this season as a time for this team to make big moves and make waves and win championships.
Eastern Conference, it's always difficult. When you look at the East, what do you see? Where's the stiffest competition going to come from? Who are you going to be setting yourself against?
Man, I mean, so many things are up in the air right now. You got Kansas City as the reigning MLS champions, and so they're always good. They're going to be good. You have Toronto, who was not very good last year, that spent a lot of money to improve their team, and so you have guys. And it's exciting for me, kind of sitting back as long as I'm not one of the pieces of the puzzles moving around, that I can sit down and it's one of the cool things about this league. I think so many things are up in the air. I mean, you can't help but be excited to figure out where teams are going to fall, who's going to shine, who's not. It's exciting.
Speaking of exciting, it was always exciting when you guys got together with New England, and it got a little heated from time to time. This should be a really fun game for the fans to watch.
Yeah, there's
no love lost, let's face it.
No. They're a different team and kind of their tactics. I think sometimes that lends itself to some heated emotions in 90 minutes, but that's fine. I mean, it's a beautiful game. There's more than one way to go about it, and we have our way and they have their way, and I think our way is better, and so I'm hoping for a win.
That was about as diplomatic as you could have possibly.
Good.
Hey, I want to ask you though, because I know something that's very near and dear to the hearts of you and both Brad Davis, and that's you guys do a lot for veterans. It's the Banded BanditBrigadeOutdoors.org is the website to go to. It's really cool, and we've had you guys on talking about it before, but explain exactly what it is.
Bandit Brigade Outdoors is the charity that Brad Davis and I helped start. It was kind of taking a passion of ours and really turning it into as important and as effective organization as we possibly could. So this year is going to be our first 5K, and if you go to our website, you can sign up for it. It's going to be up in the right up north of the Beltway and 59, and so we got a cool venue. We're really excited about it. We got Military Appreciation Night, July 4th, and the run, July 5th morning. So.
You guys take military, you take guys out, you take them hunting, you take them fish. It's really cool. And you talked about how you get guys out there that have been wounded, things like that, and they get out there and there's an unbelievable sense of freedom being out in the great outdoors, which you absolutely love.
Yeah, so a big thing that I definitely believe in is when you get out there. You know, I'm not a professional soccer player. When I'm out there, the veteran or active duty guy isn't injured. He has no. It's like we're going to get him or her into a great hunting spot. Hopefully, one of the best hunting trips of their life, and those titles are gone, and we just try to give them back what they deserve.
All right, BanditBrigadeOutdoors.org. Go to the website. Good luck, not only Saturday but all year long. Hopefully, we'll be speaking with you soon.
Thank you.
All right.